So we had a little bit of an oopsie. You guys know I pass my Z around like the village. Pretty much everyone gets to drive it. One of my buddies was driving it, overcooked the entry a little bit. I was chasing in this thing, and we wound up wadding up both cars a little bit. The good news is everyone's okay. Drift cars are replaceable, they're fixable, and we both had smiles on our face. So one of the things today I'm gonna do is make this thing a little bit safer. I don't have the Z here right now, and quite frankly, I don't feel like walking out into the million-degree inferno to go show you guys, but I will do that later in the video. For now, let's look at this thing. So the door got pushed in a little bit. This shouldn't be any issue to pull out with a frame machine. It doesn't look like it shortened the chassis. Sometimes that'll happen when you have a hit. This thing's probably been in so many hits, it's like whatever. The problem though, and what I want to focus on right now, is that this car, it actually doesn't have a terrible cage, like it could be a lot worse. The problem with this car, which is a very common S chassis problem, is you sat so high that when that crash happened, I actually whacked my head up against this cage and it actually gave me a bit of neck pain. So in an ideal world, we would have a halo seat. I don't have an extra one laying around, but being tall, there's actually a solution that will kill two birds with one stone. And that is cutting out the cat hump. I'll put a photo on the screen, but usually there's a hump here and it is for the catalytic converter. On a right-hand drive car, it's not a problem because obviously the cat's on this side of the car. But on a US car, so by cutting this out, you can mount the seat way lower. So in this car, obviously I didn't film the process. Owen had cut this out for me. Cricket welded this panel in that I got from MA Motorsports, already kind of pre-bent and ready to go. And you can get fancy and you can do like a rally style mount that kind of bars from here to here, or you can do what I did and just weld this bracket to the floor. Shout out to Odie. Odie actually recommended doing that to me because I was talking to him about the whole like rally thing. He's like, nah, my demo car, just get one of these NRG brackets, weld it to the floor and you'll be good to go. So we're gonna mount the seat up and I'm gonna show you guys how low you can mount it because I know a lot of you guys drive S13s, maybe you're tall like me, and it is one of the worst things to ever whack your head on the side of a cage. I suppose I probably should have had cage padding on this car too. That's probably why they required it at Tech, but regardless, it was low and my head was like in the roof. So why I was driving this car? Oh, I never drove it after we put the ZF in. I was like, oh, this thing's gonna be really good. And it is really good. And it was actually really light too, but I'm gonna make it even lighter. And this is, I think, gonna be like my don't care missile car that's light, doesn't make a lot of power, but is really fun for me to drive when I want like one step up from Stinky. Because I need more drift cars, right? Yeah. So, all right, let's drill some holes. Fun fact, you know I actually bought this car off Chelsea. Really? Yeah, I needed a car for an event out in Colorado, and it was actually cheaper for me to buy this car back in the day because it was that cheap versus sending my own car out. And then I got stuck with it. It's stored at Trevor's for a while, and I brought it back here, and it's actually a really cool car. I was talking with Chelsea yesterday. He swears this thing makes 400 horsepower. Really? I don't think so, but he's like, oh, I think it's got a tuned stock ECU, and it's got big injectors in it. We gotta put it on the dyno. Yeah, we could. That'd be cool to see. It definitely don't, it feels like a stock 1J. I think he was getting a little ahead of himself there. We're coming back to you guys with the next segment of the Breezy Rally Series. This time we're joined by my longtime friend, Jimmy Oakes. Jimmy, how you feeling?
Excited, a little nervous. I've never really driven an Evo, let alone on the dirt before.
You'll be fine.
And you guys are, you know, I know you're gonna go full tilt, so.
You'll be good.
You'll be good.
You'll be good.
I'm excited.
We're doing this series to celebrate the launch of a new drink called Breezy by Noka that is 40% juice, 8% alcohol. We all kind of grew up drinking. As a friend group, the Bay Breezes were kind of a thing, and Noka helped us develop this cool drink, and we're going to do lap times around a dirt course in the woods, because why not?
With an Evo that's wrapped with the Breezy logo. This is sick! Come on, let's go have
cool.
fun!
All right, let's see what Jimmy's going to do.
Oh, buddy.
We're starting on a great frame.
You grab that.
We got the lap times on the screen so you guys can see where the current standings are, and let's see where Jimmy stacks up.
I have no idea what to expect.
You were fast.
Yeah, you did look fast.
I made a lot of dirt go in the air. Does that mean it's fast?
If you got
We don't
first
know.
place, that wouldn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah.
Same.
All right, let's roll it.
Is that first round?
Yep.
Jim, jeez. They said you were doing a lot of patty cake, and I felt like I was doing a lot of patty cake.
All right, second lap was a fast lap.
That makes sense.
Look at that face.
I know, I always bite my lip when I go, I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I'm so focused.
Yeah, this is so good. Quarter one.
Damn, he's so fast.
Wow. the wheel worked before the door.
Wheel works. Look at
I almost did. Does it is so good.
You'll notice the left turns are always great. The right turns are when the
You are
brakes started
so
acting
fast
up.
through that middle section.
Yeah, he's
Dude, look at my hands. I'm all over the place.
He's good, dude, man. Got woodwork.
Chuck the out of it. The part is too much.
Oh, you lost a lot of time there.
Yeah.
But he's moving.
But look how clean that was through there.
Oh, wow.
Might even be LZ.
No.
That was good.
That was great.
Got it.
That was sick.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Oh God, I know it's coming. That was going so good. I telegraphed it.
I peeked around the corner and saw him.
Look at his face. He looks so upset now. He's just like, I gotta finish the lap.
Smoke this thing. No. Oh, I ruined it.
I was watching it. I was like, oh, boom!
Yeah. Maybe not the best place for that log.
No.
Yeah.
And you tried to kick it and it didn't move,
Yeah,
so you
kicked it
turned
and
around and walked the other way.
Solid.
You knocked everyone out, Jimmy. Good job.
Hell yeah.
You may have broken the car, but you got the fastest
Oh
lap.
my gosh, dude.
It was
That
the best break though, because it was a pretty easy quick fix.
Oh, he did his.
Yeah,
And remember, breezy, hard juice, 8% alcohol. If you guys don't want to know where to find it, the link is in the description for a store locator. And if they don't have it near you, ask your local retailer.
The cool thing is when the cage needs to get repainted anyway, who cares about this? Just like, this is gonna be a little bit more difficult than I anticipated, I think. Yeah, it's just annoying because the brackets are gonna need to be flipped because you see how they stick out so wide here? I got a Fat Boy Sparkle in there right now, and it's comfy, but it doesn't hold me good enough. So this is the old Recaro out of my Blue E36 before I put a Halo in it for FD. I'm gonna put this seat in. I was saving this in case I needed a seat for Stinky, just because obviously it'll be easier to keep the seat in an E36, but I think this car deserves it. Without fail, every single seat that I've ever done, no holes line up. Obviously this is a bit of a custom job, but we're gonna be drilling away, dude. There's no fuel lines on this side of the car, right? I should probably check. Yeah, that sucked. That really sucked. So yeah, we'll drill some holes and bolt this thing up. Brought 2 boxes of drill bits since we'll likely go through all of them drilling into seat brackets. It's a very common thing. Comment below, do you think I should make this my super slammed car? I feel like I want to put this car on like huge 3-piece wheels and be like one of those dudes that like is just scraping everything every time he drives. I've never really had that in an S chassis, and this car really has no other purpose, so maybe.
You've never had that, period.
I mean, my Celsior was pretty low, Michael. Why are you laughing?
Because it wasn't low.
It was low. Sorry, Mr. Air. Air is fake low. Comment below if you agree with me. People on air, that's like, you're not fully committed to the low life, so you're just kind of like, I'll be low for parking, but not driving. Fake. If the video is bad from this point on, it's just because I triggered Mike with that comment, just so you know. Bro, this metal in the chassis is so thin. That was crazy. That was a little too easy. I think I'm gonna take the passenger seat out. It looks hilarious how high the passenger seat is now compared to this.
Right.
This is comfy. I'm stoked. Another problem is I can't technically drive this right away. The fuel pumps broke in back when we had the crash, so I gotta fix that too. But at least I've got the seat kind of mounted. It's all rigid where it is, and I just gotta pull it out, spray some paint down so it doesn't rust, and then I can fix the stuff that it needs to make it run. Walked over to Drift HQ where handily we have Steal It in stock. Unfortunately for you though, it'll probably be sold out because I keep on grabbing it off the shelf. I've talked about this stuff before, but it's basically a coating that you can weld to. It's very handy for doing like chassis stuff. And in this case, I'm probably gonna end up doing the whole interior in this at some point, so I might as well just start using it now. Yeah, just don't breathe it in though, because it's gnarly. It also lays really nice and thick too. It's really easy to get a nice finish. This might be a bad idea to try to open this. Oop. Yeah. It's gotta happen at some point. Ooh, that ain't pretty. That's a little bit worse than I thought.
Oh man.
The cage bend, at least it did its thing. That's crazy. I mean, that's a good example of a door bar doing its job though.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that hard of a hit. That's the crazy thing. Didn't buckle the floor much. I think the cage really did save us there.
Yeah.
I wonder if a stock door will still close. Door panel's all right, maybe. That didn't split. These are expensive, dude.
Yeah.
Good shape. I think we can save the wrap. Imagine. Oh my God, dude, the amount of glass in the door is absurd.
Oh my God.
This door is one of those things that's probably not worth saving to hang on the wall like all the other things. So if you're local and you want this door to like have as a souvenir, just send me a DM and tell me why you should get the door. I'm keeping this though. I think I can fix that. It's probably expensive, no S chassis stuff. We're gonna dive back into dealing with the door on this car and I'll show you the damage on the 350Z later in this video. For now, we are gonna switch and pivot to the next mod on the GR Corolla that we're giving away, where every $5 you spend on LZMFG or DriftHQ.com gets you entered for a chance to win. I do want to put it out there, I am absolutely dying to get this car on suspension and lowered on some good tires and wheels. I have the tires and wheels, but I'm on the fence because I really want to wait. I ordered a really spicy set of custom DS BC coilovers, and they should be coming any day now, so I'm like trying to resist the urge to put it on wheels, but I don't know. Should I wait for shocks or should I just do the wheels? Comment below. All right, we're laying eyes on the underside of our GR Corolla for the first time. Let's see what it looks like. Wow, a whole bunch of plastic, surprise, surprise. Actual first impressions, it's clean, no rust. I like that.
Brand new car.
The tri-tip, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys ever go to BJ's Steakhouse. I got a beautiful tri-tip, very delicious. Very not similar to this, but interesting design. Looks like this is maybe the loud pipe.
Yeah.
And then when the valve closes, it goes out the quiet pipes.
That's the base pipe right there.
Yeah. This looks awfully lot like a BMW, kind of, but not really. Really, only the spring bucket's the only similarity, that and the trailing arm. You know what I'm thinking, Mike?
What?
It looks like it'd be pretty easy to lower this thing. Just cut the spring.
Yeah. At least in the back. Brand new car, cut the spring.
Imagine. This is cool. This is like a cooler for the drive shaft.
For the engine.
No, so it looks like it cools like the transfer case. These little fins on here.
Yeah.
It scoops air up in there. I'm gonna apologize in advance. I'm tired as boy right now, and I really don't know why. I don't have an excuse. I got an adequate amount of sleep, so my energy is a little bit low. Bring me up in the comment section, would ya? What are we doing with the GR Corolla up in the lift? I feel like you guys can probably guess it. If you're passionate about driving, one of the #1 things you can ever do to your car is install an exhaust system. Why, you might ask? There could be power gains, your engine flows, it's happier, but really more than anything, it's the sound and excitement that we get from inside the car. We want other people to hear how cool our car is, but more than anything, we want to hear how cool our car is. And when you have a stock exhaust, sometimes it could be a little bit underwhelming and leave some enjoyment on the table. So we're gonna be swapping out the stock exhaust for a new and improved one, and I'll show you what we got inside of the box. It also doesn't help that it's like 5 million degrees in here. I don't know if our AC is not working, but it feels like it's 7,000 million degrees inside the building right now. It's gonna make me sound like a little It's 81 in here. It's not bad, but this shop is normally like 69. Yeah. That's the optimal temperature. 81's a bit much, but I think it's working. I think it's just that hot out.
Yeah, it is Florida.
Now, how did we choose the exhaust that we're using on this thing? It's pretty simple, but you might not like my answer. I listened to a bunch of videos on YouTube. Quite frankly, I think they pretty much all sound the same. So what did I do? I chose a brand that I'm a massive fanboy over. HKS, made in Japan, and I know the boys over at HKS, and girls probably. I'd assume they have girls working there. Comment below if you're a girl that works at HKS in Japan. I know they put a lot of time into engineering, and HKS usually isn't the loudest option, and for a car like this that I'm kind of using as a daily right now, I would rather have it be a little bit more tame, but they usually keep it still spicy up top. So I'm holding out and hoping that will be the reality of it, since I couldn't really tell in videos. But we also do sell a lot of HKS products on Drift HQ. So if you need anything for your build, we either have it listed on our website or we can get it. Hit us up. And as a reminder, with your purchase, every $5 you spend is gonna get you entered for a chance to win the car that we are working on right the now.
Buddy.
Guy.
Order some
Order some Thanks for the directing, Mike.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Damn, if I was Tommy F, I would have an HKS razor to open up my HKS box from Japan with my HKS exhaust from Japan made by HKS boys and potentially an HKS female if we get a comment on the video that confirms that as existing. You may notice something here.
I see 2 pipe. Okay, mid pipe. Nice.
So, we are no longer retaining the tri-tip exhaust.
Ooh.
What do we get instead, you might ask? What if I told you we get a sweet HKS logo right where it went?
Dog would love that.
Hell yeah, it's sick. You can see the muffler's drastically less than what we had on the other setup, so I think sound decibel will increase some, but pretty neat, simple.
Very nicely built too. Welds.
I'm gonna go ahead and say this with reasonable certainty that this is a machine weld.
Yeah, I would say so.
So while we can admire the quality of the machine welds, I would hate to do a disservice to the beautiful fabricators out there in existence, like Johan and all the other talented people that are watching this video. If you're a fabricator watching this video, male or female, comment below. I would love to hear
What you fabricate.
if you exist.
It's bedtime, dude.
Big Pete energy. The back pain don't help.
Insert photo of Adam sitting in his desk chair, basically doing a somersault.
I've determined the solution to this predicament that we're in right now is ordering smoothies. The only small issue is that we're in the middle of nowhere and it's gonna take an hour for them to come.
And there's a $85 delivery charge.
Dude, the juxtaposition of the last time we worked on the Corolla to now, I feel like I had so much energy. Now I'm just like, I'm jet lagged from that 3-hour Seattle flight change.
Flight change?
We have the tool for this, but somebody lost it. One done. Oh, these are actually really easy to get out. I thought you were Peter, the dog. You made a noise like him.
Oh, not quite.
He opens doors just like you. Getting these things out is a lot easier than getting these things out.
Go ahead.
Too late now. Missed opportunity to make my joke. I could use the power tool for this, but I just wanted to hear the spring creak.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I'm not stripping the bolt. That's just my own socket. I'm messing up.
I'm really surprised that worked on the first go.
Did you like my new? It's like how they do in NASCAR, where they spin the lug nut before they push it on. Look, inspect on this side, just so people know that I'm not damaging the car. I'm only damaging my own tools. You see?
Yep.
This is a new technique I invented. I patented it. I call it the I need a smoothie method.
So
the spring makes it sound extra exciting.
So does this mean that we're gonna just keep sockets on our lug nuts at all times?
Yup. That's out.
That's out, he says.
A chair prop. It's the green bean spring thing.
Spring ding?
If those of you guys watch that guy that makes the shorts, where he talks in Jamaican, I don't know if he's actually Jamaican, but he says really funny things.
Jamaican man.
Do you know who I'm talking about?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he's a white guy that always goes up to the people.
Oh, and asks them questions?
Yeah.
Like about his girlfriend or something?
Yeah,
I've seen
he asks
him.
for life advice.
Yeah.
They always say, "Bumbleclot."
Put your bumbleclot on the car.
I like that word.
Yeah, that's a funny, good word. I like the technique.
We'll sweat the technique, just sweat because our AC sucks.
I think it's hot because we metaphorically live in Shrek Swamp.
It's hotter than a donkey up in here.
And he went there.
That's what you were trying to say. Fired up, baby, let's go. Finishing this thing off with a bang. I ain't around.
Double fisting out here.
I'm ready. I'm ripe.
No.
I'm not ripe.
Straight Stone Cold Steve Austin and the smoothies actually don't do that.
Some people think it's about double cupping. It's actually about double strawing if you ain't a You know, I really wanted to do a Vibrant Performance 4-inch titanium exhaust like we do on the race cars, but we established that might be a little bit much, I might have a little bit of drone for something like this. I don't think the 1.6 liter needs the 4-inch.
No. It sounded like this thing got a subwoofer boost.
Hell yeah, brother. Oh, I was looking for that. Slightly less satisfying than I was hoping for. You know what I like? We didn't have to spend any time aligning the tips.
Nope.
That drives me nuts.
It looks really cool.
I like it, seeing the HKS through the hole.
Yeah.
But I also would be stoked if someone made like a, I feel like a third brake light triangle here, kind of like the Supra would be sick.
Yep, I agree.
I wonder if I could steal one out of the Supra.
Maybe.
We've got a couple extra diffusers and just like 3D print a piece that would fill this.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can make it look like a Mercedes.
Yeah.
Just bleep that out for me.
No.
Okay. Always do the first start up when it's up in the air. That way if you get any leaks, you can address them. We're not going to have any leaks.
New car, baby.
Golden leaks from the mountain peak, baby.
Nope.
Remember one time I was riding a chairlift and I was really young and this guy was yelling, "I'm gonna take a golden leak from my mountain peak." And I didn't get it right away, but then I got it and I was like, damn, that dude's funny. It was Lake Compounds, if you've ever been there. It's like a chairlift, but like it's a summer chairlift. The ride is literally a chairlift that goes up and back down.
I've been on one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hope you didn't get peed on.
Yeah. No, I didn't.
Okay, that's good.
I was on the lift, so that would make
I
sense.
hope you weren't peeing.
Shout out Lake Compounds. It's been a while since I've been there. Connecticut people.
Heck
you know what's
yeah.
up. The Bristol homies. Thunder Rapids, dude. It's about to sound like Thunder Rapids up in here. Noise level, 100% stop.
That's
good.
pretty good.
If it's any louder, then we'd have drone.
Yeah.
Alright, now we let it warm up. Do you hear exhaust leaks or are we good?
I don't hear anything.
Can you stick your nose in the exhaust and tell me if you hear anything?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks. It's got way better of like it actually has a note. Before I feel like it was just bass.
Well, yeah, it's got soul now.
I forgot, I gotta put it in expert mode to be able to rev it.
Expert mode.
Yeah, you put it in sport and then you turn traction control and there's an expert and it lets you rev it higher. Yeah. Dude, the little pops on rev loader make me really happy.
Yeah, those are cool.
It sounds more like a car now.
Yeah.
Before it was like, I'm okay with a car being quiet, but it was almost like the stock sound was like too droney down low for how quiet it was up top.
Mm-hmm.
All right, real world test, let's go. All right, first impressions. We'll do normal driving, light throttle. Still pretty quiet. Okay. Okay. I haven't driven this car in a while. I kind of missed it. Definitely sounds more exciting.
Yeah. The intake and exhaust combo is a nice touch.
I agree. I'm trying not to throw you out of the side of the car.
I whacked my head in that last video.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sorry
I
about
didn't
that.
say anything.
All right, we'll get some outside clips. We haven't gotten any of those with the car yet.
No.
All right, we'll do a quick little windows down pull.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's got note now. Oh, that's kind of tight.
This ain't no Corolla, it's a wide-body
I know.
GR.
How's it sound from the outside?
It sounds good.
It packs a little more excitement now. What do we got here? Well, that's 15 Okay.
What is this?
What is this? Oh, it's a Corolla. Good car. Good exhaust. On to other things. We're taking a field trip up to Adam's Abyss, aka the home of front clips, body panels, seats galore, all your exhaust needs, every single body kit for every chassis imaginable, spare doors for your favorite chassis. And in this scenario, I'm actually pulling out a set of doors that I bought back in the Cream S13 days. S13 doors are pretty cheap, so I think I bought 1 or 2 sets of them. So hopefully I have a door in here that we can use so when we pull the frame out on that S13, I can get everything to line up good, but I'll probably be going fiberglass doors on that thing since it's caged anyway. But convenient that I should have some. Why is that one not on the car? This is, alright, this one's got a handle on it, I like that. God, this thing's gonna be so heavy. When your body panel fitment's so bad that you don't even need to lift up the hood to get to the fender bolts. That's where all the weight is, holy shit. You ever felt one of these, Sean? This thing's gotta weigh 30 pounds. Oh, I'm stoked, dude. Lightweight mods, feel the shit, dude.
That's what saves you from the crash.
No, that's what the door bars are for. Make it latch? I bet it'll latch right now. You better put your foot where your mouth is.
What are you talking about, buddy?
Look at that.
It didn't latch.
Yes, it did.
You're bleeding.
I'm bleeding?
How'd you find it? They were.
Oh, it'll latch better when I'm done cutting. Just gotta cut that bottom edge more.
Sweet, bro.
What happens when you give me power tools?
What happens in what?
When you give me power tools. Oh, mint. Fucking mint, dude. Like nothing ever happened. That's a hell of a latch, dude. Once we put the side skirt on and I hammer that out, you'll never know. LZ's bodywork coming soon. We saved so much weight in the process too.
What'd you do? Wait, what'd you do? Oh my god.
So I decided, rather than putting the other door on, which won't look as good, I'm just gonna bash this one out with a hammer and see how good I can make it look.
Okay.
We need to get our thumbnail first though, otherwise
Yeah.
people aren't gonna watch the video. By the way, did you watch the video? Comment below. Also, oh wow, we asked a lot of people to comment on this video.
Yeah, we did.
If you didn't like me asking people to comment in this video many times, comment below. I'm trying to not like just create like a lot of dents, you know?
If you took it off the car and put it on the ground, it'd be a whole lot easier.
Good news is I think I got the door looking pretty good. I'll show up to a drift day like that. Bad news is I think the chassis did get shortened because look at this. We moved the door all the way forward and we're still like almost a quarter of an inch off on the hinge. I don't know if that changes when we pull the frame out, but not ideal.
Definitely does.
Yeah.
Yep. Watch me.
Like nothing ever happened.
Hell yeah, brother. This seat's been through some shit, so it's honestly kind of crazy just taking this long for this thing to have a bad hit. Like I said, it's all good. Shit happens, and we'll get it right. But unfortunately, it did get into the roof a little bit, so the roof is a little buckled, windshield cracked. Door, I have more doors, so that's fine. If anything, I'm more bummed about the door card because that thing was mint. But you look at the rocker, definitely could be worse. Probably not as bad as S13 since Z's are built like tanks. But yeah. We'll get her right, but honestly, I wasn't even planning to make a video or like talk about it to you guys because it was on a day when we weren't really even filming or anything, but luckily we did happen to have the clip. I just know that inevitably it's going to wind up in the background and someone might read into it, so all good, we'll get them fixed up, and honestly, I'm stoked for it to kind of give me a reason to make that 13 lighter, and this thing will get looking better than ever too. Thank you guys for watching, we'll see you soon.
It's bedtime, dude.
The back pain don't help.
Insert photo of Adam sitting in his desk chair, basically doing a somersault.
With your purchase, every $5 you spend is going to give you enter for a chance to win the car that we are working on right the now.
Buddy,
Guy,
guy,
go
order some
order some